best start the day with some prayer. And a good meal. That barrel didn't provide as much. Farewell. Clear weather at least. Hail, Scout. Any word?
Keep your guard up. Stay alert. Never know when those stormcloaked dogs might charge.
You told me this is their territory. I'll be careful. They made their camp on a steep climb. Dwemer ruins. Must be. Like you said, best have my boat at the ready. Ground is cold, but it holds. What's that? Who's that? A hunter? I mean you no harm. All right then. Go to the 9 now. Rest well. I have to say a prayer after every brigand in Skyrim. I might not get anywhere. I was told there was a great place, great sanctuary to Kinnereth. Kine. Nords would call her in the old ways. Just missed the mark. It is. Yes. That's it. Might need those meats later. Getting close to winter, I dare think how cold it gets in this land. Need me a thicker cloak. Your pelt will do. Take whatever arrows I can get back. Is that a giant? I've heard they're mostly docile, but... well, they're also a good way to get around, according to the Wood Elves. I think they meant it as a joke. Try to find a way around. This is interesting. Hello there. Hello. Farewell. Some sort of shrine. Stain. Need to think what sort meanders around here. No. Foul. Who are you? Stay back!
Found you.
Ah! I don't wish to fight!
Is the only way out of this misery.
Great line of sight. Prepare for melee. where training comes in. Catch him off. The giant! You've come to aid me! Well. You still mean me no harm. I see kindness pays. Perhaps a happy dance. This is a form of communication all can understand. Good day to you. Break down that shrine, would you? The hot springs. Now these I've heard about. Some claim something of rejuvenative properties. I'll try for myself. I'm getting somewhat up there in years. Indeed, I've been lucky. Longer than most. In all my travels, Cyrodiil, the Red Mountain of Morrowind, and now Skyrim. We're in a civil war, no less. And then I know whatever else troubles lurk within these woods. But it's not all bad. At least it's a good day. As far as weather is concerned. Collection of stones. Could it be? Maybe? The celestial marker for the astronaut. My birth sign falls in alignment with that charge. My father always told me it was the most fortuitous day I was born. But not only did I have the astronaut watching over me, but the fortitude of the tower as well. Praise the divines. Have to be on my lookout. Not sure who or who is not a bandit. Well, you're not shooting at me. What are you shooting at? Perhaps I can help. Up there? Some sort of mountain cat. Plenty of these back in Cyrodiil. Tough creature. Oh, he's tougher than these arrows. One more. Match to the other. 2 in the eye. Nice try, Cougar. This ball is too heavy to haul. Maybe. Let's find some purchase for you. Get a tooth. At least my arrow's back from that thick skull of yours. No, I'll just cut off what I can. Buildings over there don't look like a sort of building whereabout. Wheat farming. Is that a mine? Stormcloak. Oh, tread lightly. Hello there. This land is quite marvelous. Drastic change from where I was last. But what isn't alien compared to Morrowind? I'll rest here for a while. Hello.
7 months or so. Maybe 8 if I'm lucky.
What was that? I missed the first part.
Oh, just counting the months I have left to live. I used to count by the years, and I suspect there'll come a time when I count by the days. It's a talent I have.
I don't want to
sort of like reading palms. But I do long for the days
days
when I never bothered to count. I'm sorry. I haven't properly introduced myself to you, child. My name is Iris the Elder, although
Pleasure
it
to meet you.
wasn't always meant to reflect my age.
I imagine so. Where does it come from?
I was once one of 2 irises in the village where I grew up.
Saunders.
Long
I've heard about
before I
Morrowind.
moved to Darkwater Crossing.
What about it?
One
Thought it
was
was
about
black,
a dozen years
gross,
younger than
nobody
I.
wanted to live
I see.
there.
Just a babe when I was
I'll
a
have to take your
girl.
word
So
on that
she was Iris the younger, and I was Iris the elder.
Thanks for looking
Naturally.
after
And
us.
the name stuck with me
Oh,
ever
it's no
since.
trouble.
So what
She's
brings
a
you to
smart
this
little girl.
part of the East
Might
March?
talk your ear off, but she's fun.
Well, I know she thinks the world of you.
Well,
Not
I'll
the
try to be a
mine,
good
that's for
influence
sure. I came to this part of East March for the hot springs. I've heard they have the power to rejuvenate. I'm not searching for a miracle or a cure for old age. Just a little more time to enjoy it.
I'm sure your wisdom pays enough.
Your words are kind, but a woman of my years is more of a nuisance than a helpful member of the community.
Come now.
I try to do what I can, help cook or look after Refna, but as much as I hate to admit it, she's at an age when I can't keep pace.
Those hot springs really work.
Oh, yes. I've tried health potions and visited some of the most renowned healers in all of Skyrim, but it's almost like everything is being forced back into place.
I
It
understand.
feels so unnatural.
Do you ever want
That
My mother
may
had
be
similar
fine for someone
complaints.
like yourself,
I've been in Skyrim
but
my
I
whole
much
life.
rather
Why would I
prefer a
want to
good
leave?
soak. All my aches and pains
I
seem
think
to
I like
float
the lake
away.
here just a little
My
more.
mother had spent years in heavy armor. So, what do you think of the people here?
Good people and an eclectic group. I think Refna is quite blessed to be surrounded by such diversity. Derkeithus taught her how to swim, and Sondas is twice the man her father ever was.
Well,
And I find it
Both
rather
right.
adorable how she scurries around with that pickaxe too. It's good to see young folk take an
Saunders,
interest
does
in
Refna
such
ever
honest
mention your friends
labor.
to you?
She hardly ever mentions anything
the
else.
importance of miners
I'm just worried about
should
what
not
he's
be
teaching
neglected.
her.
I wouldn't worry about that. Derkeithus is a good
True,
man. I trust
and it
him.
often isn't.
You're probably
Not by
right.
Nords. But I wonder sometimes if when we raise a toast to the miners, we raise our cups to an idea. The same is true for our warriors and our farmers.
Whatever do you mean?
We spend so much time honoring some abstract notion of what a laborer is, what a warrior is, and we forget these are individual people. People with names and families, proud Nord men and women with hopes, desires, and fears. When you conflate them all, you forget they are many. So if you wish to honor the miners, honor them by name. Tormir and Saunders, Annika and Werner, and Derkeithus too, were he still here.
Isn't it dangerous out and about?
The hunters discourage most of the wildlife, as does the heat from the spring. They also provide a few spirits to help pass the time. I need a bit of wine before I can get over the embarrassment, you see.
Embarrassing.
These hunters, their bodies have such sheen and vigor,
Oh my.
like a marble table burnished to a perfect polish.
Quite the
My
description.
skin, however, is as piebald as a horse and as wrinkled as an old tunic stashed away at the bottom of a chest. May
Wow.
sound a bit odd for an old lady like myself to worry about such things, but while I may be old, I'm still a woman. And a woman likes to feel beautiful.
Do not be chagrined. You're quite fetching.
Thank you. And here I thought I would never hear such words from one so handsome and charming ever again. Of course, when I was young, I'd get the occasional suitor. Some of them
Oh,
were
yeah?
charming, and a few that were handsome.
Oh.
There were those that were neither, and those were the
Naturally.
ones that usually chased the hardest.
Of course.
But I could outrun any man. Always could, as I were the fastest courier in all of Skyrim.
Really? I imagine couriers must be quite fleet.
Fleet of foot and single-minded. There's nothing you can't outrun if you just stick to the road and block your mind of anything outside it. The couriers who never make it are always the ones who stop for a breather or just to admire the view.
Why don't couriers use horses?
Partly out of tradition. The first couriers were messengers for rebels and brigands for whom secrecy was paramount.
I
A
understand.
horse tends to attract attention, especially those of the guard placed outside the stables.
Yes.
The couriers of old were master pickpockets. They could blend in with the crowd and slide the missive right into your tunic as you
Huh.
passed them.
Interesting.
The recipient wouldn't even notice the folded note in their pocket until they were halfway undressed and readying for bed.
I see.
Nowadays, though, I suspect it's more a matter of cost. Bales of hay and sacks of oats cost a lot of coin. Stamina potions, on the other hand, are relatively cheap. I suspect the time saved isn't worth the maintenance. And if a horse were to die on the road, you'd lose a significant investment. But if a courier were to die, you could easily replace him at no cost. I don't know when horses became more valuable than people, but such is the irony of freedom.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
I'd like to speak more with you later. Hello, child.
Hi, I've never seen you around here before.
No,
Are you a miner too?
I am not. Perhaps if I have the need for ore, I will do some mining. Mind if I take a seat? Much better. Greetings. Can you tell me about
I
Darkwater
try to think
Crossing?
of it as coaxing the ore from the rock. Those falls, dangerous place.
Oh,
Keithus thought he could find some good fish in the pools. Haven't heard from him in a long while.
I'm a tracker. Perhaps I'll look into it. Have you been working these mines
This
long?
mine is only a few years old, but I've been digging up ore for over a century. We're getting to the point where the tunnels are getting deep into the rock. People complain of bad coughs and foul air. I've seen this before. We need some medicines to combat the ore dust. I was about to send a message to Windhelm for aid.
I could deliver that message for you.
Thank you. Take it to Quintus in the White File.
How's the war been in this area?
I'm lucky enough that none of my friends have been killed. Of course, we have soldiers coming through all the time.
Very good. I'll be on my way shortly then.
Until next time.
Safe travels.
Well, looks like I'll get my chance to be a courier, Iris. I've delivered missives before as a ranger. Those days are long behind me. Good tidings. Until next we meet, I'll try to return the next few days. That's known as the mine. Farewell! Better leg it. I'm already tired. Didn't get the best of rest in that bedroll last night. And the mountain pass from Morrowind, treacherous journey. This has been rather tame. If the weather persists, I will have no complaints. Wolves. Better deal with them before they come after me. This is the way. Ugh. saw it. Come on. Just run. If I can get this arrow back, I will. Who knows what I'll face on the way. That'll do. Should be due along this river somewhere. All the roads curry your way. Don't get distracted. Defeat me, though. What's this? Could be danger. Don't fly any flag. They dawn black. Some sort of collective. Not sure. Best to stick clear. Tree to tree, cover to cover. Work on our skirmishing while we go. Don't see any patrols. It's not necessarily a good thing. Show up out of nowhere. Likely if these robed individuals have captured that fort, if not more units afoot. To the side. Verify my direction. Still not quite familiar with these lands. Windmill. That man's name was Quintus at the White Fire. Brett, fellow imperial, perhaps? Find out if we get there. I think I hear voices behind. That's right. Wait for them to cross. I'll find my own way in a double back. If it's forced into a chase, it should be fine. Alright. Use a quick refresh anyhow. Cold. Get the spirit gear back on. Could have been worse. Could have been ice magic. I have eyes on them, likely they know about me as well, but I'm out of reach. Let's keep it that way. At the same time, gotta double back. Stay on course. Miners need their medicine. Oh, not as shallow as I thought. Air drying is cold. It is a dry cold. terrain to the best of my advantage as I can, while also using the river as my guide. Stay back! No time for that arrow. There is a haze setting in. That's it, up ahead. Alright. I'm actually making pretty good time. Another fort? Robed men? It's just like the commander back at the camp told me. Skyrim is far worse than any of the rumors seeded about it throughout Tamriel would lead you to believe. You'd only come here for a day and see it firsthand. But there are a few friendly sorts. A woman with a basket of flowers. An orc, no less. Hello.
What now?
Just greeting you. Talos, the ninth divine, founder of the Empire. So much blood should not be spilt in vain. It was you who said, I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you. Brothers waging war against brothers. This is not love. These are twisted battles. Talos guide me. And guide the Empire. I see. Be careful. If there was any Thalmor around, they'd surely have something to say about that. I've lived my whole life with the white gold recorder. My family never forgot Talos. They upheld the laws of Cyrodiil. They never forgot. Seems these Stormcloaks have not forgot their enemies, and they give them severe punishment. A cold homeland, but those who call it home have a heart which burns, hotter than any forge, just like the original Ysgramor who founded them. Truly these sons and daughters of Atmor are fierce. Hopefully they will let me in their fair city. I am not dressed for this weather. Already getting a sneeze settling in. Hello there.
No lollygagging.
Need something?
Just wanted directions.
What do you need?
How are things abroad?
Staying safe, I hope.
Well and good. Here it goes.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
I ought to give this man a piece of my mind. Oh.
Do you hate the Dark Elves?
You just
Are you
stopped me
here to
from doing
bully us
something
and
I
tell us to
regret.
leave?
No, I don't hate your people. I just returned from years helping refugees on the borders of Morrowind.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Like they were giving you trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far.
Noted.
He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning.
Bastard.
Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Wow. Good luck in the future.
Until next time.
Mm-hmm.
Skimor was the elf slayer. Hard to believe there was ever an ebon path. Hard times befall. Small marketplace. Ah, the white vial. This is it. Ugh, gotta get out of the cold.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
Oh.
I'll...
Back
I
away.
can...
That's not
Just-
Patrick. He's gone.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll
Be
fetch
whipped
you some
by
tonic.
taxi.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Hello? Oh.
My master can be a bit short.
Mind if we step to the side?
I've learned so much from him.
Greetings.
I'll never have Master
Why do you
Nerelia's
work
skill
for
of
this
potions.
Nerelian character?
What you're here to do.
Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
Well, I have a delivery from Saunders.
Oh dear. Darkwater Crossing needs medicines for its miners.
Yes.
I'll see about getting this order filled right away. Here, a few septims for you.
Oh, really? It's... Well, I'll
All
put
right,
them to
then.
use right away. Thank you. I'll do business from a spacer.
I'm so close to the answer.
Is something amiss?
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
What is the white fire?
A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container,
Artifact.
made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art.
Indeed.
To create from nothingness is... poetry.
Let's do business. I'm in need of a...
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Not quite, but a mortar and pestle, please. Helps in your travels. Farewell,
Hope to see you again soon.
and good luck to you. May the divine show you mercy. Back into the bitter. Stall or two here. Hello there.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
Where do you get your goods?
Wherever I can find them. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on.
Very well, I'll push on.
Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
What's this? You
I have a lot of respect for Ambaris Frandar, but his views are a little
live
extreme.
in the Grey Quarter?
I'm a dark elf and I live in Windhelm, so yes, I live in the Grey Quarter. You must be new around here, or you'd know they don't let my kind live anywhere outside that slum.
It's unfortunate. We'll talk
Until
again.
next time.
I'll be
Take
by
care,
Sawdry's, perhaps. Hello.
Assorted fruits and vegetables.
Must be tough to grow anything way out here.
There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But what else can we do? Eat rocks and
Fair
ice?
enough. Do you grow this all yourself?
Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm. Fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for?
Not
Hey,
me.
Could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth?
I'll make sure he gets it.
Thanks.
I'm in need of perhaps a few things.
Everything I got on display, really.
Some hard dough. Perhaps an ale or two. That was mud crab legs. Are they fresh? I'll take them.
Good day to you.
Give praise for this meal. Excuse me. Watch it on these icy steps. Cemetery. Father would not want me running through. Best pay my respects. This looks like a good spot. Surely Arcay is kept quite busy in these lands. No time to dwell. Ah, the mighty castle itself, of which all Windhelm was built from. Rolf, founder of the great kingdom. Olaf One Eye. Subdued the dragon Numenor. My father once read me the story, the tale of Gingol and the Sea of Ghosts. Hello.
The Dunmer get their drinks at the new Nissis Corner Club. Why they can't just call it a tavern is beyond me.
Culture. That is why. I not have fast culture.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord.
Am I?
He'll come around.
Oh.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear.
Perhaps.
Head over to Sawdry's used wares. Talk to the elf.
Am I allowed to be in this arc?
Everything's
as
all
well,
right?
huh? Very good.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace with it.
I am no spy, but it was hard not to hear that. Hello?
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
Really? Whoa!
One of those
Where did
horrors
you-
comes here. We'll be ready.
Huh? What? How did you? You must be a student of Court Mage. Hello.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
Does Ulfric have much need for your magic?
No, but then I don't have much need for Ulfric.
Oh, I see.
We both leave well enough alone.
Well, I have a delivery from Halevi.
Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here.
Oh, quite generous. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Excuse me. Powerful gods, man. Teleportation magic is no small feat.
And let them die with their false kings. We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts. What's left of Skyrim to wager? They have families.
Problems of all sizes, it seems, in Skyrim. My current problem is the ache in my back. And a tired sag in my eyes. Candlehearth Hall. This seems to be the place I need.
Welcome. Oh, let me know
Thank
if
you.
you want anything.
I
think I've got
yes.
a clean mug
I'm
around
not
here.
going on another
Somewhere.
wild goat's chase.
And I'm telling
This here's
you,
Candlehearth Hall.
I
Great rooms upstairs.
I was wondering,
and
why
there's
is
a
this
bed
place
for rent on the
called
ground floor.
Candlehearth Hall?
Did you see the candle
what
above
you
the
said the
fire
last time.
upstairs?
I have not.
It was lit 163
Oh,
years
excuse
ago,
me.
back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundhai.
spend
Truly.
When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durot lit the candle in his
Rot,
honor.
son.
Nobody knows why it still burns.
Well, I need a room for the
You
night.
seem to have forgotten. I've had
Just
neck
the night.
problems ever since we got ambushed by those ice wraiths.
Steep price.
Sure
Okay.
thing. It's yours for a
Any
day.
rumors afloat?
How do you expect to survive this
Folks
time
been
around?
hearing some strange stuff coming from the Aretino place.
we just bring
Chanting.
Hmm.
Talk is, little Aventus is trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Noted. Oh, thank you.
Have you seen
All right,
the
then.
crisis?
I'll show you to
We'd be
your
better
room.
off dealing
Right
with the
this way.
wraiths. At least then I won't lose an arm and a leg.
What are they going on?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I will.
You're an alchemist.
Thin walls and floors.
And I'm Tiber Septim.
Complimentary
Just follow
apple.
me to the store.
Cheers, the
You'll see.
Oh boy, this ought to be good.
For your teeth. Apparently. Take this heavy pack off. Enjoy some ale. What? Who's this? What are you?
Hope nobody misses
Yes?
that.
You were with...
All right, then.
It's that...
You a
Need
dark
something?
elf lover? Get out of our city, you filthy
Why
piece
do
of
you
trash.
hate the Dark Elves so?
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. What do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have.
You've got a bad attitude.
Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came
Alright,
from.
let's go.
Alright? Fists only. And none of that magic stuff either. Let's go.
Ah!
Come on. Hey!
Come on! You won't let him punch! Come on, man. You're embarrassing yourself, man.
You won't leave here alive.
Those hands up.
Got a few cheap shots in.
Hurting each other.
Sure. But come on, let's see what you've really got.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on.
Not quite good enough, are you?
Oh, you're just gonna stand there and take it? Fight back.
You've been bested. Do you hear me?
Wasn't a fair swing.
Now get up. You lost. Give me my money. You'll pay for my next room.
Yeah.
Piss off. Don't come barging in this door again. Where's that apple? That fiery temper.